So whether it be getting out of trouble and hitting under a tree branch or keeping the ball low and out of the wind, hitting a low shot in golf can be a very good golf shot to have in your golf bag. And we're going to show you how to do that today. Hi, Derek Thornberry here with AboutGolf Muskegon. And just like a lot of people in the game of golf, they want to try to master different shots. And today we're going to talk about how to hit the ball a little bit lower. There's a lot of reasons why hitting the ball lower is good for your golf game, whether it be being in trouble hitting underneath of a tree branch or trying to cut the ball underneath when you're playing into the wind. There are three key points that I'm going to cover today that talk to you about how to hit the golf ball lower. And the first key point is going to be our ball positioning, where to play the golf ball in the stance. Our second point is going to be the length of the swing and how hard you want to hit it. And the third point is going to be our follow through and how important it is to keep it low and hold the finish. So for the first key point that we're going to cover on how to hit the golf ball lower, we're going to talk about ball positioning. Now for me, this is my 6-iron, and I normally play at about the middle of my stance. No matter where you play the ball in your stance, you're always going to want to move it about a ball or two behind where you would normally play it. So for me, I'm going to move the golf ball a couple of golf balls back in my stance and play it more off of my right side than off of the center. So what this is going to do is this is going to help me to decrease my loft on my club on the setup position, so that way the golf ball can go lower. We've talked about the ball positioning and why that's important. So I've moved the golf ball a ball or two back in my stance from where I normally would have it. The next thing I want to talk about is the length of the swing and the follow through. So length of the swing is going to be very important, as we want to keep our golf swing a little bit shorter when we're hitting a lower golf ball, because we want to keep it more compact and more abbreviated is the term. So as I set up to it, I want to think to myself that the golf club doesn't need to go all the way back like it normally would for a full swing. It really can only it could go back as far as 3/4 of the way. We take it up just about here, and for me, I would follow through and keep that swing pretty short, So follow through and our holding of our finish is going to be our third key point and our last key point that I want to cover with hitting the golf ball lower. With the follow through, we do want to make sure that we finish waist high, keeping the club low. So we want to have that finish more waist high here, so that way we can see that the club is staying low, the golf ball is staying low, and we've made that abbreviated follow through. When you hit this golf shot, you don't actually have to hit it as hard as you would normally hit a regular golf shot, as when you're trying to control this, a little bit slower of a swing could be a more beneficial thing for you. It's also important when you finish to also hold that finish. Try to hold that in this position and not finish high. If we keep the club low, we're going to have much better result in hitting the golf ball lower.
It's a 16 buff in the dark.
So thank you for watching. Hopefully you can follow those three key points that we talked about today and hitting the golf ball lower. You're going to become a much better golfer when you can control those shots in your game. Don't forget to give us a subscribe on our YouTube page, and hit the like button and smash that notification bar. You can follow us for more tips and tricks, and don't forget to follow our Facebook page and our Instagram page for more info.
Peace!